In this week's video we have fish around the boat and we don't know what they are. Can you tell us? We also have some daytime fireworks, well evening time, on the night that Cindy comes back from the UK. In this video we also go over to see patrons Ian and Darsha on Lady Aquitaine, and we fit one of those marvellous Winchmax remote controls for their windlass after their main windlass remote had failed. These are a really easy and cheap way of having a remote control, in fact 2 remote controls, and yes, they are less than £50. See the details in this video, I'll tell you all about it. Oh, and finally we get to take the Tohatsu 3.5 apart and have a major disaster, but more about that later. Just come out the back of the boat because I could hear lots of splashing. You see thousands of little bait fish, well bait fish, tiny little fish, baby fish here, sheltering under the boat, round the boat. And there were literally thousands of them. Oh, you can see them here, look. Thousands and thousands of them jumping out of the water, and some really big fish, I would say 1 metre long. They look like small tuna. This is that somebody hasn't emptied their black water tank. This is the weed that's on the bottom. Now look, there we go, look. Now that's the smaller ones. What are they? And there were bigger ones chasing those. So those are about 1 foot 18 inches long, 300 mil to 450 mil. These are the little ones here, look. And then there were another set of fish. Here they are, they're out here, look. There were another set of fish that were twice the size of them, a metre long, 3 foot 3 inches long, chasing those. What are they? They look like kind of white, and they're like they look like a mackerel shape, but not stripy like a mackerel. Very, very fast. It's just gone 6, so the church bells are going here. Amazing. There you go. See, there are fish in the med. You'd have to catch an awful lot of these. These remind me of tetras, neon tetras. If you kept tropical fish, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're sort of electric green. I've been doing that for about the last 20 minutes. I thought they were trying to shoot someone down. They do like their daytime fireworks. They look like a thunder flash going off. It's, somebody on the shore has got a big music setup going as well. It's only Thursday. It's not like it's the weekend or anything. Been a cracking day here today. Been really warm. Here goes another one. You can hear it echoing all around the bay. don't know if you saw the time lag there between the sound and the light, but you'll hear they're launching them from a mortar tube, so that you hear this whoomph, and that's it being launched. You see the smoke on the ground. There we go. Kaboom. So can someone tell me why it is that the Maltese set off these daytime fireworks? I'm sitting here narrating this video now, and outside, just across the water in Valletta, they're letting off loads and loads of them. No idea why. If you know, tell us in the comments. You had a failure, didn't you, on your...
We had an astronomical failure, and most embarrassing because it happened right in front of you. We were coming in to anchor next to you, went up the front to press the button to drop the anchor, nothing. It was not a good thing. So with your advice, we hooked onto a mooring ball, and you came over and you got us jury rigged with a piece of speaker wire and a switch that we had on board.
So that what it was, the cable between the relay or the solenoid for the anchor windlass has got a break in it somewhere, and this is what, 57 foot? This
57.
part? So there's about 55 foot of cable, and we don't know where the break is. So we managed to jury rig it, as Ian said, with some speaker cable and an old switch. And there's basically only three controls. There's common, and then there's up and down. And once we'd got it jury rigged so that in an emergency you could get the anchor up and get it down, we had a piece of cable and a little switch sort of wandering all over the place. So I suggested the Winchmax. Now we've done these before for people, and we've got one, and we're now, how old are we now on ours? 7 years? If you go to that link on our website, www.svimpavidus.com, you will get the best price from Amazon, and Amazon give us a little kickback. You don't pay any more, you don't pay it, we get it direct from Amazon, so that helps. And these things are great, they've got a really good range on them, and what they are is, show you. Ian's gone for the double. That's a winch remote for a 4x4. So they're robust, they're in a rubber case which is not 100% waterproof, but I've dropped mine in the water and it floated and it worked afterwards. And so with the lanyards, and there's the second bag. You get another remote, so
His
you'll
and
never
hers.
his and hers. Yeah, I wonder whose will get lost the most.
Mine.
And then you throw it on the floor. You get this little thing, and all this is a box which will convert your relay into a remote control. So in here, the blue one is the wire for the aerial, the black is negative, the red is positive, and then you've got one for up and one for down, or as it says on here, one for in and one for out. And it's really that simple. Now, I bought round some crimps today, but it looks like they've already got them on there, which is an improvement. You don't need to be an electrician, it's all very simple, it's all low voltage, and it even gives you, there we go, a little circuit diagram like that. Shows you exactly where to put it. So without further ado, we will go and connect it up. Ian's already moved the chart table seat, so I'll be able to wiggle my snake-like frame in there and connect it up. What are you laughing at?
You get away with all those comments, don't you?
Right. So in there, that's the temporary cabling we did, look, with the switch on the end, which is speaker wire, and those two screws there hold the solenoid on the back. So Ian's taken the chair off, and now I've got to slide in there. Have a look what side. I mark these up. Got the cable. Let's show folks what it's like in there. So that, if you can see it, is the Lofrans relay. There's the cables going out. Look, this one's there, and those small cables in there are the signal wires. Right, I'll get you to hold the camera, Cindy, but I don't think you'll be able to fit in here anywhere to...
I'll just film your sweat then.
Just film me sweating away in the corner.
Right now. Just put that under your neck. Otherwise you'll be moaning your neck hurts.
Well, I ain't be able to fall out the side, will I? Wake me up at beer o'clock. Okay, now we had, what's that one?
Try on both. Try on both.
Let's just sit down.
And that one is red and black. And we took a red and a black from somewhere else, didn't we? From memory. Yes. Okay. So you're not going to want this wander lead after this, are you, Ian?
The
This temporary one.
But I would have thought hang on to it as a backup.
Yeah.
is it possible to have it
Yeah.
connected?
Yeah, we can do that.
Well, that'd be great as a backup. So
Yes. How long are the cables on that? So what we've got to do is we've got to take a negative and a positive from the existing temporary cable, which is this one, which we jury rigged, and we're going to leave the jury rig on there so that just in case we've got an emergency, like a backup, and we can just coil that up, put it in the bottom there. But meanwhile, I've got to change these to piggyback crimps, and these two I've got to change to piggyback crimps as well. So I'm going to do that because we need to have two cables in the same place, and they're spade terminals, not round terminals. So we'll go and change those now.
before you do,
Yeah.
can you explain what a piggyback crimp is?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
You're not? So that's a standard crimp. This one hasn't got a sleeve on the outside. And that's a sleeved one, an insulated one.
Right.
And that is a piggyback. so you can put a second crimp in the same place. So you don't need, you've got to be a bit careful with how much current's going through. But yeah, you're using one crimp to feed a second crimp. That just pushes in there.
Understand that? What a clever idea.
Clever, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we need to change those two. So the up and down, cut those off. We're going to strip the wire.
Yeah, my stripper does that too.
Yeah, it's that fibre insulation. It's great, really tough, but they don't like it. And then we'll put fibres mixed up. That piggyback print.
That sound you hear is the ice maker.
Ah,
Not my
I
stomach.
was going to say, I thought it was my wooden leg.
The best thing we've ever bought for the boat, the ice maker.
Well, Emma and Steve bought one in Lidl's the other week, and of course now they've got more ice than they know what to do with.
They don't drink fast enough, obviously.
No.
This is we're on our second one now. First one died. We just use it so much.
So that's the piggyback crimp. And then
That's a very sexy crimpy you've got there too. It sound like a ratchet,
yeah, you don't want to put anything in there that you don't want to lose,
like your finger.
or any other appendage. Because once it starts and it goes past the first click, that's it. You can't get it undone
Oh Jesus!
like that. If you can, actually, there's a little button there. But yeah, they're this one's got interchangeable drawers as well, so you can change from your red, blue, yellow standard crimps to different types of crimp. So,
He's got a very delicate touch, hasn't he?
that's what she says.
Not by according to that look. That,
No, normally it's just before she says, "Get off!" Right, that's them two. Now, the red has got a fuse on it, so I've got to do the same on that.
he's very confident, isn't he?
Doing it a long time.
Now, what we've got to do is find a way of getting power to the black. So the red has got a fuse in it, which we can link onto. That's the up and down. The blue one is the antenna, and the black one is the negative. And the negative needs to have a feed to it. There you go. You can have that bit back.
Okay. Universal bit of wire there.
We've got a bag full of universal bits of spare wire.
Bits of wire.
I've got a bag too.
Have you?
I've got no idea where it is though.
Okay. That's that one. Okay, so just all we've done is extended that wire there. And we will put a new terminal. I used to hate these automatic strippers I always used to use traditional strippers, and then I used some ones on a boat, and I've got these ones, same make, and I'm really impressed. Don't cut through the conductor or anything, really good. Right. Have you got my best side?
Looks like you need to be hung out to dry.
We could be 180 degrees out, so up could be down and down could be up. The reason for that is, although the wiring codes are all on the instructions, I can't see around the corner to the back of the relay, so I can't tell which one's which. They're both positive, but one's positive one way and one's positive the other way. So we're going to try it outside.
What, breezy out here?
Let's try this one first. Out, in.
Have you got it right?
Got it right.
Ah, well done.
And then this one, on, out, in. We'll go back to the cockpit.
I shall.
Is it on?
It's on.
Hey!
Perfect.
How clever is that?
Perfect.
Now that's got to be better than any Wander League. So all you've got to do now is write your names on the bottom,
No, they're
so
just
that you know who it is that's lost theirs.
That's on at the moment.
Oh, how clever are you? Well done.
There you go. I mean, it's such a simple job, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to go and tidy up down there and put your wires away.
Tidy up a bit and right.
It's simple when you know how, isn't it?
It's,
If you know how.
yeah.
Ah, no, Sydney. No.
Here's the terminal connection for the Winchmax. Positive, negative, up and down, and the blue transmitter wire. There's the three connections, spade terminal connections that you'll make to your Lafran's relay or solenoid. And there are two types of solenoid. There's the 4-pole connection, and there is the 2-pole connection. Either of these work because the connections are 1, 2 and 3, as you see there, 1, 2 and 3. Really easy to do. There's the actual wiring diagram that we use straight from Lafran's to do Ian. So yeah, fairly easy. Just keep an eye on what you're doing and mark them up with a coloured pen if you're not sure. It makes it a lot easier.
Now, Ant, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
You have a course on 12-volt electronics. Could you tell me again how to access that?
Go on, open up our YouTube page, and it says videos, and then you scroll across and it says playlists. You hit the playlist and all the different playlists will come up, one of which is Boat Electrical Made Easy, and that is it's basically an introductory course to how your boat works. I've got this thing, if you know how it works, you know how to fix it.
The sailor the other day was telling me about it, said it was brilliant, but he didn't know how to access it.
So
now we know.
On YouTube, go to our YouTube page, go to playlists. You can either scroll across, it says videos, shorts, playlists, and then it will lift, and then it will open up all of our playlists, or you can scroll down and the second row of pictures and links are all the playlists, and it's called Boat Electrical Made Easy.
And if you become a Patreon, you get access to other.
You get all of that. You get all of that stuff, and you get personal attention.
You couldn't ask for better than that, could you?
We have patrons who are in Greece at the moment, patrons who are in Turkey, and they quite often ring up and say, "Hey, Ant, I've got this or I've got that. What is it?" It is more difficult to try and diagnose remotely because you haven't got your hand or your finger on the pulse, but you can do what's called like a logic profile. So if this happens, yes or no, and then you take a different path, and do that in your head. You can say, oh right, it's either this, this or this, and then you troubleshoot those things. So yeah, patrons, they get, well, first they get all our videos without any adverts. You get to track us, so you can track us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week when we're sailing or when we're not sailing via our InReach page. You can text us questions, ask us questions, you can phone us, we can live stream, we can FaceTime, we can look at things for you remotely and give you a hand. It's like having an engineer on the boat almost.
Sounds like good value.
Well, you know, what would it have cost you to do that if you weren't patrons?
Exactly.
You know, it's and we enjoy doing it. It gives us good content as well. There you go.
Fantastic.
Before we move on, Ian and Dusha actually have their own YouTube channel. Now, they don't produce videos every week, but some of their stuff's really entertaining. Go over and take a look at Sailing Lady Aquitaine and give them a few comments and a thumbs up. Tell them we sent you. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a good channel. We've put a link in the description below. So if you have a Mercury or a Tohatsu 3.5 up to 5 horsepower, I think the engines are the same, and it won't go in and out of gear, it's because this lever is seized inside. To get the new lever in, because you can't repair it once this has gone like that, you can see it's not moving. You need to take the engine away from the leg. That's the drive shaft there. That's the gear push rod that goes on there. You need to take the whole lot apart, knock this out, punch this out carefully, clean it all out with a circular wire brush, and then put it all back together again. And make sure you grease it through the little Zerk fitting that goes in there. We've taken it out for now. But make sure that you grease it on a regular basis. Otherwise, you'll end up taking your engine apart. You then have to clean all the gasket up, clean all the waterways out, put it all back together again. And as you can see, it's a major undertaking. But easily done by the average home mechanic. Quite easy to do. It's just you need to know how to do it. And we're currently making a video to show you how to sort it out. How good's that? So we actually took the engine apart, broke the top half of the engine away from the drive leg, which isn't a small task. Some of the bolts are very well located, and they're stainless steel bolts or steel bolts into aluminium, so you can imagine that it's quite a job to get them out. Once we got them out, we couldn't move the lever, so I had to cut the pin off and then drill the remainder of the pin out. And then I took hold of the lever to put the new lever in and found this. Yep, I'd got the wrong lever. Now, I'd ordered this from Amazon, and I was very careful about ordering the right one. I actually went back to them and said this is advertised wrong, but they never got back to me. It's over a month since I ordered it and Cindy bought it back to Malta. Let's just take a look at the adverts, or the pictures from the adverts, and I'll show you what I mean. So here's the main advert on Amazon. You can see there it's the correct engine, but actually if you zoom into the engine and look at the shape of the gear lever, you'll see it's not the same as the one they're advertising. Let's show you that. You can see here the picture is not that clear. Let's see if I can zoom in and show you. It's completely different shape to the one advertised. There we go. If you look, that's the lever there on the engine, and it is a completely different shape and a completely different type of fitting as well. So I would send it back and try and get my money back from Amazon. Unfortunately, it's going to cost me £28 to send it back to Amazon, and even then there's no chance, or it's unlikely I will get my money back. They'll offer me something else. Hey ho. Now we actually tried to get the Tohatsu part from the local Tohatsu dealer here in Malta. Unfortunately, he wasn't very obliging. Told me he was very busy and that I'd have to come and see him with the old lever, which I couldn't do. So as it's the same as a Mercury, I tried the Mercury dealer locally. He can get me the part in 2 weeks, reasonable price, and it's going to be delivered very soon. As soon as it is delivered, we'll finish the job and show you how it all went. Don't forget our kill cord campaign. Kill cords save people's lives. Please wear them, and send us a picture of you wearing your kill cord in your tender or in your runabout, and we'll put it at the end of our videos and show everybody how proud you are to be part of SV Impavidus kill cord campaign. Here's a few people that have already sent us some photos.